think me mad. I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? I assure you, every word is true.
Wait! Stop! I won't hurt you!
Over here, you don't want the wall run all the way towards the end. So the moment you reach this next step of stairs, you want to drop. Otherwise, if you run all the way to the
guest
end...
rooms, where my father, all our entourage, and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me, who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
So yeah, if you run all the way towards the end, then you'll fall down and you'll take damage. And over here, this is a sand cloud. And if we plunge our dagger into the sand cloud, it will recharge all our sand tanks.
Is anyone there?
And if you see to the right of our sand tank, that little crescent moon that's about to fill up, that's a power tank. And when we get a power tank, it unlocks special combat powers for our dagger. And picking up a sand cloud will recharge everything, sand cloud and the power tank. And over here the game wants us to do all these monkey bars, swing one by one. So you see they want us to go like gradually up. But instead we're gonna just come over here, do a wall run. And just skip the first two monkey bars. And up here we have another sand cloud if you need it. I'll be skipping most of the sand clouds because it increases the cooldown of our ultimate ability. And it makes combat a lot longer than it has to when we get to the later stages of the game.
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear and conjured up a phantom? Either way, I could not rest until I had found her again.
Nothing special about these guys, just quickly take them out. And this is basically a tutorial for us to fill up our first power tank and to show us what the power tanks can actually do in combat. So after this next guy, our first power tank is going to fill up.
I soon discovered that when I had collected enough sand, the dagger gained the power to stop time. Not for me, but for the enemy I struck.
Yeah, like the prince said.
It was indeed the dagger of time. I began to realize why the Vizier wanted it so badly.
It can do a lot more than just stop time for one enemy. And as you can see to our left, we just depleted one of our power tanks. And to refuel a power tank, it requires us to take the sand from 2 monsters instead of just the one that we use.
anyone there? I have a feeling I'm not in Azad anymore. Water. What just happened? That's strange.
We just got a health upgrade, in case you are wondering. And that line where he said, we are not in Azad, I think that's a reference to the old Wizard of Oz, where they said they are not in Kansas anymore.
Hello?
Give me the dagger.
No!
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself. Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
Wait, was it Wizard of Oz or was it Narnia? I think it's one of the two. Or maybe I'm wrong and it's not from either one of them. There's nothing special about these beetles, you just gotta make sure you keep interrupting the attack animation. So I did a really poor job back there, and I took a bunch of damage. But over here is a pool of water that we can refill our health with.
Now I remembered her. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two? Excuse me. We were three.
Yeah, you forgot about the vizier.
The hourglass. What? I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen, but I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master.
Did the
The man
coordination
who had
keep them
tricked me
away?
into opening the hourglass now had his prize, and for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Well, we have to find him first. And a little bit of the lore here. The prince and that girl Farah and the vizier, they are protected by the relics that allow them to, that stop them from turning into zombies. So the prince has the dagger, Farah has an amulet or a medallion, and the vizier has his staff. So that's why the three of us are not infested. Over here we have the first enemy that has a defense against Fall Over. They're like these concubines over here. So if I try to jump over them, oh god. So if I try to jump over them like this, thrash and then dagger, then they will block the dagger attack. So what we want to do is that we want to use the wall over here and then do a wall jump instead. And wall jump basically bypasses all of the enemy's defense against Fall Over, and that allows us to use the quick attacks like we normally can. Okay. And the concubines are actually the third most dangerous enemies here, because they can actually combo you with their spinning attack. I'll try to get this one to do it. Didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, this camera. Hold on. Alright, let's see if any one of them are going to do the spinning attack. Can one of you do it? Nope. Ow! Not that one. Yeah, but yeah, that like that one. That spinning attack can actually combo you. So most attacks only hit once, but that one actually hits I think 2 to 3 times. So if you get stuck between the two of them and the prince can't actually counter properly, then the two of them will just combo you to death. And in general, whenever we have enemies that has a defense against Fall Over, we want to take out the smaller enemies first before moving on to these bigger ones that has actual defense. That way we don't get surrounded and get our character model turned to a weird direction. And over here is a sand cloud if you need it. And over there, yeah, here is a fountain if you took damage. And where's the way out? The way out is over here. So I think I'll stop here, and in general how I will split this is I'll stop at either after a story point or when we reach the end of a biome. So this is the end of this guest room section of the map. So I'll be taking a stop here, come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a really cool section. We'll see our first puzzle, and we'll also see our only, well, not our only, our real boss fight. So thank you everybody for watching.